Welcome back to Keys Consumer Math and Personal Finance, Section 2.1b, where we're going to do problems to help you become comfortable converting between units in the customary measurement system. Okay, so the first problem is we want to convert, or we want to know how many gallons are in 15 pints. Well, if we look on our chart, we see we go from pints to gallons. Pints are smaller than gallons, and we go from smaller to larger. We know that we have to divide. You can see that up here on the chart. And so now we need to know what our conversion factor is. Well, so we're going to look up here on our left chart, and we see 2 pints is 1 quart, 4 quarts is 1 gallon. So our conversion factor is 2 times 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. And because we're dividing, we're going to take 15. We're going to divide it by 8. And when we do that, we get 1.88 gallons. It says to the nearest hundredth. So we will put 1 1/8800th of a gallon is equivalent to 15 pints. Now let's look at number 2. We want to know how many inches are in 10 yards. Because we're going from yards to inches, we're going from larger to smaller, so we're going to multiply. So we're going to look on the left side of the left chart to figure out our conversion factor. We see that there are 12 inches in 1 foot and 3 feet in 1 yard, so we multiply 3 times 12 to get 36. So our conversion factor is 36. So we say 10 times 36 to get 360 inches in 10 yards. Now I would like for you to pause this recording and try problems number 3 and 4 on your own, and then come back and see what the answers are. Please pause and work on your own first. In problem number 3, you're going from a larger unit, bushels, to a smaller unit, quarts, so you multiply. Your conversion factor here, you've got 8 quarts in 1 peck, 4 pecks in 1 bushel, so you multiply 8 times 4 to get 32. And then you multiply 50 times 32 to get 1,600 quarts in 50 bushels. On number 4, you're going from ounces to pounds, so you need to decide, is that weight or liquid measure? Well, it's pounds and ounces, so it's weight, not ounces and cups. So it's weight, so we're going to look over here in the middle part of our chart. 16 ounces is in 1 pound. That's our conversion factor, is 16. And because we're going from a larger to a smaller unit, we are going to multiply. So we say 3 times 16 to get 48 ounces, in 3 pounds. Number 5 asks us how many quarts are in 40 ounces. So because we're going from ounces to quarts, we're going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. Therefore, we're going to divide. And then from there, we need to figure out what our conversion factor is. So we're going to look up here on our chart, on the left chart, the right side, and since we're going from ounces to quarts, we're going to look at this section right here, ounces to quarts. And the easiest way to do it is say that 2 times 2 times 8 is 32. So our conversion factor is 32. So now we take the 40 and we divide it by 32, and when we do that, we get 1 1/4 quarts, or 1 1/25 hundredths, or 1.25 quarts to 40 ounces. Now I would like for you to pause the video and take a few minutes to finish solving problems 6 through 10 on your own. Then come back and check your answers. Here are your answers. If you have any questions over these problems, please feel free to ask in the next class.